A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a powerful statement of solidarity with those who stand up for human rights, the European Parliament has awarded the prestigious Sakharov Prize for freedom of thought to two imprisoned journalists, Mzia Amaghlobeli from Georgia and Andrzej Poc from Belarus. This announcement was made on Wednesday by European Parliament President Roberta Metsola in Strasbourg, France. The Sakharov Prize, named after the Soviet dissident Andrei Sakharov, recognizes individuals or organizations that have dedicated their lives to the fight for human rights and democracy. This year's recipients have become symbols of resistance against authoritarianism in their respective countries, as they face imprisonment for their courage to speak out against injustice. Mzia Amaghlobeli, 50, has emerged as a prominent figure in Georgia's journalistic landscape. She founded independent media outlets Bachmelabi and Net Gazeti, which have been instrumental in investigating public spending and governmental abuses of power. Her commitment to journalistic integrity has made her a target for the Georgian authorities, who critics accuse of steering the nation back toward authoritarianism. Amaghlobeli was arrested in January after a protest incident where she was filmed slapping a police officer during a heated exchange. Despite the court's ruling that sentenced her to 2 years in prison on charges of resistance, threat, or violence against an official, she remains defiant. Prior to her sentencing, she told the court, "Whatever decision you make, I want you to know that I consider myself victorious." Her case has drawn widespread condemnation from Georgian and international rights groups, who argue it is an attempt to silence dissent and curb media freedom. Andrzej Poc, 52, is a correspondent for the influential Polish newspaper Gazeta Wyborcza. He has been a vocal critic of the Belarusian regime under President Alexander Lukashenko, who has ruled with an iron fist since 1994. Poc was sentenced to 8 years in prison on charges of harming Belarus national security, a verdict that has been widely denounced as politically motivated. His imprisonment is part of a broader crackdown on dissent in Belarus, where the government has jailed thousands of opposition figures and independent journalists. Poc's health has raised concerns, as he suffers from a serious heart condition and has faced solitary confinement for extended periods. His case highlights the dangerous climate for journalism in Belarus, where speaking out against the government can lead to severe repercussions. Metsola emphasized the significance of the award, stating, "Both are journalists currently in prison on trumped-up charges simply for doing their work and for speaking out against injustice. Their courage has made them symbols of the struggle for freedom and democracy. This house stands with them and with all those who continue to demand freedom." The award is not just a recognition of their individual struggles, but also a message to all political prisoners that they are not alone, as articulated by exiled Belarusian opposition leader Svetlana Tikhanovskaya, who attended the announcement. She remarked, "This sends a strong message to all political prisoners that you are not alone, and journalism is not a crime." The Sakharov Prize comes with a €50,000 $58,000 endowment and will be presented in a ceremony scheduled for December 16th. The recognition of Amaghlobeli and Poc is particularly poignant given the backdrop of increased authoritarianism in both Georgia and Belarus. Amaghlobeli's work has been vital in promoting transparency and accountability in Georgian governance, while Poc's reporting has shed light on the repressive tactics employed by the Lukashenko regime. The European Parliament's decision to honor these journalists aligns with a growing international concern over the state of press freedom and human rights in Eastern Europe. The Sakharov Prize has previously been awarded to other notable figures, including Nelson Mandela and Malala Yousafzai, both of whom have made significant contributions to the fight for human rights. Last year's winner, Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado, recently won the Nobel Peace Prize, highlighting the potential impact of such recognition on the global stage. As the world watches the developments in Georgia and Belarus, the stories of Amaghlobeli and Poc serve as powerful reminders of the risks faced by journalists who dare to challenge authority. The European Parliament's recognition of their sacrifices not only honors their courage, but also reinforces the importance of safeguarding press freedom and human rights in the face of rising authoritarianism. The Sakharov Prize serves as a beacon of hope for those fighting for justice and democracy, and it is a call to action for the international community to stand in solidarity with those who are oppressed for their beliefs. The upcoming award ceremony will be an opportunity to reaffirm the commitment to human rights and the vital role that journalism plays in a democratic society. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.